Hashtag no music, no intro.
What is that? Is that notes?
List, bro. The list.
Your bill list?
I wrote almost a 2-page list, Ryan, of how the New Orleans Saints have gotten to where they are as a franchise. We were a little optimistic this offseason, and it took us a while to get there, but we had our reservations. We had our concerns with DA still being the head coach of the Saints. We had some concerns of where the direction of the team was going to go with DA at the helm.
Yeah.
And they made some moves. Feeling kind of very like a domestic violence relationship, bro. Like, go out, get us some nice things, and baby, promise time's gonna be different.
Cooked a nice little meal. Like, oh, he doing more around the house. Maybe it's changed. Maybe he's changed.
Got some. Then it's gonna be different this year. I put this down on one of my notes, and it may be a little hyperbole, but I said that this loss today against the Tampa Bay Bucs, everything we saw in that game, is probably, in terms of how I felt during and after the game, was more painful, because I don't really experience sports pain, but as a fan, it's more painful. That game was more painful than me leaving San Francisco after what the Niners did to the Saints in the playoffs. I'm tell you why. Because at least you always thought that next season would be different. You always thought, we got Drew, we got Sean, we got a shot. When you are watching a game and in your head you're thinking, until this entire operation gets torn down from top to bottom, we have no shot at all. That is demoralizing.
It is, brother. It is, man. And we as Saints fans haven't really felt like that in a long time.
Telling you, bro. Like, at least I get it. You could, people can argue with this all they want. But at least with all those terrible playoff losses, except the no call, right? Because that was probably a Super Bowl. And 11 was too. But as a fan, you like, we got the people in place where we can make another run. Mm-hmm. There was nothing I saw today, Ryan, in this game that gave me not a run, nigga. We ain't even winning the NFC South.
That's where we at, bro.
It's not going to happen.
That's where we at.
I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down just a couple. I'm just going to do a couple, okay? Carr was terrible. But Dennis Allen didn't sit him at any point during the game. Did we not talk about that on Wednesday, bro? Did we not talk about why Derek Carr shouldn't play today? Okay. No creativity with AK. No routes, checkdowns, no looks down the field. AK caught 13 balls, Ryan, for 33 yards.
That is gross.
Kendre Miller, 3rd-round draft pick. He had 1 rush attempt, 1 catch. Someone probably can pull up the number of snaps he's played. I bet they were in the single digits. 3rd and 5. Still launching the ball down the field. Is that Pete Carmichael calling the plays like that? Or is Derek Carr changing the plays at the line? We don't know. But as you have pointed out, their play calling, the plays ran on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, does not match the down and distance. Don't match it. Almost no targets for Chris Olave until later in the game. He finished with 1 catch for 4 yards. 75% of the league saw Derek Carr as a backup. Were they right?
One of the
Mike Evans went out of Mike Evans went out of the game, and I said it on our live stream. I said, their number one wide receiver went out, and I can tell you it is not going to have a single impact on the outcome of the game.
Didn't matter.
The defense has given up. You're a defensive head coach, and the one calling card you can hang your hat on, kind of like give this facade of being good, is you can point to your defense. Your defense, and we talked about it in our live stream, at some point, the defense is going to say, man, fuck this shit, bro. Like, tired, bro. Tired. Like, it has to be a demoralizing feeling to know that when you go on the field, like you're not going to get complimentary football. You're not going to get it. It's not going to happen. 9 points, Ryan. They are the only NFC team that has not scored 20-plus points.
Only one.
For opposing New Orleans.
Only one, bro. Someone
on Twitter, Brian said somehow the offense, Brian, a big supporter of ours, somehow the offense is worse than last season.
It's true. It's true. Which I didn't even think that was possible.
Didn't think it was possible. Andy Dalton could come on Derek Carr, bro. Ooh. I put on the back. Joshua Dobbs looks like a better quarterback than Derek Carr. This is a stat that John Hendricks put out. Saints offense had 11 drives in the game, and over half were 5 yards and under. Hello, people, listen. I know. I see the timeline. Everyone want to get rid of Pete Carmichael. Let me clarify something. Pete Carmichael, one, didn't want the job when DA got hired. Quiet as kept. After last season, Pete Carmichael did not want to be OC anymore. This man has told you twice. Ain't for me. Ain't for me. And the reason why the Saints have not been able to rectify and fix that and getting another offensive coordinator in the building is that no other offensive coordinator wants to work with Dennis Allen. What does that tell you?
Dumpster fire franchise, brother.
I'm sorry to Joey. I'm sorry to Ty. The bus blew up today, bro.
Bustin' blew up. Bustin' blew up and ran off the road, bro.
I'm gonna start ranting because I could keep ranting, but I want to give you some time to talk about what happened against the Bucs today.
Oh man, I mean, but like some of the points you made, bro. Like the defense has given up Given up 44 points in the last 6 quarters, bro. 44 points, supposed to be a defensive-led team. 44 points in the last 6 quarters. And you mentioned about Derek Carr. One dark thing that's been in the back of my mind that I didn't want to admit to myself is, he looked like shit last year. And I gave him the new offensive coordinator, Raiders, trash organization, blah 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 blah. That was just, maybe that was, but maybe he cooked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's not good. I don't think so, but you got to change people's mind, bro. And I'm not seeing it yet. Yeah, he has a strained AC and all that stuff, and that counts. But to me, the problem is just so much bigger, bro. It is such a big issue. But just looking at the game, I mean, I was in and out. You probably could speak more to the game than me. But from what I saw, you got Alvin Kamara back, and I'm like, what are we doing? We saw the first drive. It's like, oh my God, like if they finally got it, first drive looking good, spreading the ball around, moving the ball, running well, offensive line looking good. They get to the red zone, nothing happens. Like, okay, here we go again. Then Alvin Kamara disappeared. Like the next series, like they didn't even go to Alvin Kamara at all. It's like, okay, what are we doing?
Not at all, bro.
It's like, and then when they did throw the Kamara, he's like standing outside. It's like a wide receiver screen. He's like standing out there, just like, and gets tackled. It's like the most simple, basic West Coast offense 101 routes you'd ever seen for a running back. Just like, get me out of here, bro. It's funny because we've been complaining about, everything is deep downfield, but I mean, everything was short today, bro. Like it was Dink and Dunk City, which is like okay, fine with me, but everything goes back to what I tell you about the offense, bro. It's just like the operation ain't right. The whole operation is just wrong. Even when we do, we always behind the sticks. If we behind the sticks, or we taking a shot on 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4 downfield. That's just either he's taking a shot or he's holding on to the ball, trying to wait for routes 20
Ball
yards
too long.
downfield to come, and then he's getting sacked and stuff like that. So it's like it is such a poor operation. I just didn't want to watch them, but like watching the day, bro. Like there was a point I really don't want to watch this. Like it's because it's not enjoyable. It's not even like it's painful or something like that. But it was like we said all this off season, like man, just give me fun, man. Like if we
Fun, bro.
before you go look at the Washington Commanders, they're not gonna do nothing this year. You know what I'm saying? It's not a great team. They got a young quarterback. But man, they're going into games. They've gone against the Philadelphia Eagles, taking them to the OT. They're having fun. It's fun. This ain't fun, bro.
This ain't fun. And thank you for bringing that up because I want to bring up this point. There was a debate in our Discord of like who's worse between Sean Payton and Dennis Allen. Look, I get it, right? No one likes to be dumped. We got to stop with some of the Sean Payton overreaction stuff. We got to stop.
Just stop it.
The Broncos were down, and I get it. They were the Bears, but the Broncos were down 28 to 7 to the Bears or some shit like that. If the Saints got down 28 to 7 to any team this season, do you believe their offense would come back to score enough points to overcome that and win the game?
What?
We gotta stop with this Sean Payton slander.
Bro,
he did it with a broken down Russell Wilson and a bad offensive line, and he came back against. If you want to say the Bears, I don't care. The Saints couldn't put up points against the Bucs today, bro.
It was what? It was like 14-3 or something like that, and it was like it looked insurmountable.
It was over.
It was over. Like in no way.
Oh.
And that's sad, dog. Like that's sad when it gets to that point, bro. Oh man.
If y'all listen to this, it's not it is a Pete thing, but it's bigger than a Pete thing.
Bigger than Pete. It's Pete, but it's bigger than him.
This organization. Oh, shout out to Andres Pete for like making another video we had come true. Man didn't even last to the game, bro. This concussion. He probably ain't playing next week, Ryan. Like Pete don't Pete. But
hashtag Pete gon' Pete, bro.
This team, front office wise, Mickey, Gale, they didn't do a thorough head coaching search. I don't want to hear about the Eric Bieniemy 8-hour interview. I don't even want to hear they interviewed Doug Peterson on Zoom. They knew who they were going to hire when Sean Payton stepped down.
Yep.
Okay. And they were locked in, and no one was going to come in and change their mind. Okay, fine, go with that. The excuse last season, DA didn't have a quarterback. He didn't have some of his guys, his coaches. He wanted to bring in. So what does the team do? Team goes out. Mickey goes out. Gets some quarterback. Get some weapons. Get some things that he needs to have a functional team. And since then, so the DA is out of excuses as a head coach. You got all your coaches that you wanted are coaching with you, except the OC because no one wants to be your OC. You have the quarterback that you handpicked, right? Say what you want to say. DA handpicked Derek Carr to be the quarterback. We'll get into that. I kind of want to do like a little 15-minute, Patreon only drop tonight just for our peeps to shine some light into that situation. You picked your quarterback, you picked your coaches. This entirely falls on him. There's no one else to blame except for Dennis Allen. He does, and I knew as bad as things were going today, at some point he could have At some point, he could have said, "Hey, Derek, this is still your team, bruh. I'm gonna let you sit down right now. Like you struggling out there. The shoulder, the arm don't seem right. Jameis is ready. Let's just let Jameis play the rest of the game, right? I'm not saying you not even the star anymore, but right now things going too crazy. Bill Belichick did it with Mac Jones today. Okay, let Derek Carr play out the whole game. So that's a change that could have been made that I knew was not going to happen mid-game, and a change that could be made before the Patriots game next week is like, Pete, I know you saying you wouldn't want to coach, man. How about you just, you know what? How about you just take a consultant role in the offense? I'm gonna let Ronald Curry see what he got the rest of the season.
Please.
You know that's not gonna happen.
No,
So
of course not.
at this point, what are we doing?
Keep doing what you're doing.
That's it, bro.
It's just
you drafted a guard inside of Verde. Pete gets hurt. He gets no snaps. You got Max Garcia. As soon as Max Garcia come in, bro, can work over and over. That it's bad right now, Ryan. It's bad,
bro. It's bad, and there's no nobody coming to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
No, brother, ain't no Superman coming through that door, bro.
No Superman coming through the door, man, and it's so many things wrong, bro. Like even the self-scouting of the team, the decisions. Derek Carr is obviously injured. How many yards passing we had today? 197.
I wrote
127 passing yards. 127.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Derek Carr, I wrote it down. Derek Carr had 37 pass attempts and threw for 127 fucking yards, Ryan.
Sounds like an injured quarterback.
In the modern NFL. I mean, this is what DA does, bro. He did it last season.
It's. I'm almost speechless, bro.
Man, we gotta go to Houston in 2 weeks and watch D'Amico Ryans with a young stud CJ Stroud, bro.
Remember when people thought that game was gonna be kind of a gimme? Like, oh, Texans are like, shit. I want to see that Vegas line. That thing gonna change, bro. Because it's like,
boy,
what does this team do? And you can't even say defense anymore, bro. Because here's the thing: like, even if it was a great defense, like an elite defense, you have to do that week to week, and they just like it's very difficult to do that in this league. And just the way this team operates, they don't play complimentary football at all. They don't, how to control the clock.
Bro, I already know what would happen, bro. If the offense, like, just one game had like a 21-28 explosion, bro, defense giving up 35, bro.
Easy, bro. And it's just crazy that even this, like, we just haven't seen like things at least. Like I was just looking at the Jets, Kansas City, bro. Jets fighting, bro. Like Zach Wilson, as trash as he's been, the man found a way to play well in this game. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we can't even find that, bro. Like, we can't even find that. And I just don't know where the answer is. I don't know whether the answer is getting Pete out of there, getting DA out of there, getting Doug Marrone out of there, getting everybody out of there. Is that the answer? Maybe, probably so.
You got to tear it down, bro.
Got to tear it down.
A good friend asked me this today after the game. And they were like, tell me what the New Orleans Saints do well. Not decent, not okay. What does this team do well? So I'm asking you, what do the New Orleans Saints do well?
Today? Shit.
Totality.
Got nothing for you, bro.
The only thing I
would have said defense, but
I said scouting cornerbacks, scouting wide receivers, or at least finding wide receiver talent. Olave, Shaheed. Other than that, bro,
Yeah.
I ain't got much for you.
Got much, bro.
And think about this. This is the best the offensive line has played all season. And the offense was like worse somehow. Like it's a banged up Bucs team.
Goes to show you something is wrong. Like something isn't right. Something's not working. You know what I'm saying? And it's not connecting as like a holistic view from a holistic viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not working. You know. And I don't know what it is, man. Like I wish I could sit down with like a Greg Cosell or somebody and just go snap the stamp and try to figure it out, bro. You know, but I think it's deeper than just even the game film, like that shows you. You know, like this is like a team that is struggling for an identity, and
Big time.
you know, and just like you said, we can't think anything they do well. Like they probably thinking the same thing, bro. You know, and right now players are just, you can tell the defense is just kind of like they're getting in escape mode, like just like, man, we just gonna try to get through this season, bro. You know, which is sad to say because that's a prideful defense.
Yeah. You said it during the live stream. You said, man, if the defense start playing bad, them games gonna get the rest of the games of the rest of the season gonna get ugly real fast, man. Real fast.
Ugly, bro. Ugly. And look, I don't think it'll go like that, you know, for the season because we've seen them kind of pull it together and like play like a veteran group. But man, if things continue to spiral on the offense the way it does, bro, because you had that series today where they what's his name got the pick on Baker Mayfield in the end zone.
Yadam
got the pick on him. Beautiful, great play, like just outstanding play.
Great play, bro.
We get the ball inside the end zone and try to run out there with the fullback Prentice, and he fumbles the goddamn ball. Give it right away.
As a defense, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, you get
As
the
a
fuck
defense,
out my face, bro.
like it's just like, don't touch me.
Please.
Don't even speak to me. Don't speak to me right now, bro.
I don't know if you saw any of the snaps this morning when the Falcons played. I don't think you did. Desmond Ridder played awful. Like,
awful. Yeah.
He threw a pick six and then came back and compounded it and threw almost another pick six the first snap after that. He still played better than Derek Carr today, Ryan.
So what do? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, okay, say they do blow it up. End of the season, they blow it up. Like, Mickey Loomis ain't going nowhere.
But here's the thing:
he ain't going nowhere.
We know that Gail and Mickey will not blow it up mid-season. They just won't do it, bro.
Oh, no,
they don't have
absolutely
that
not
in them. I mean, you got it's like you said, right? You said this even when Sean stepped down. You have to conduct a super fucking sane coaching search. And this was something I was thinking of a couple of days ago. And I was struggling a little bit. It's not a lot. I think I counted 3, 4. But recently, how many great defensive-minded head coaches are they really in the league?
Great.
Right now, there's really only 3, right? Belichick, Sean Dermott, Mike Tomlin. Jonathan Gannon, I will say.
Talking about head coaches. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Jonathan Gannon has his team playing way above his fucking.
Yeah, gotta wait and see on that one. Yeah.
Well, wait and see, but that's 3. I'm just saying, when you are a defensive head coach, you have to get the offense right so much, like that side of the ball right so much. And I feel like just DCs or defensive head coaches are just so gotta worry about the defense. And like you said it so many times regarding Dennis Allen, like he's the CEO. Like, yes, you are the DC, but you are the head coach. You run this team.
Right.
And if the offense ain't producing, then you got to step in and make some tough fucking decisions. And
Yeah.
I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
And also you have to have the knowledge. Like, I don't understand this concept. It's like, bro, if you are a leader of an organization, that means you have knowledge about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have knowledge about everything. I'm not saying because there's a lot of organizations that don't, but you should have knowledge. You should understand offense. Not saying he should be a offensive mastermind because that's not his forte, but he should have an understanding of offense to where he can go to Pete and say, "Hey, look, this package, let's go back to this because this looked good when we ran it in practice 2 weeks ago, in this personnel group and da 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 da." Is he doing that? I don't know, but I don't think so. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, no,
Hell no, bro. He just like, Pete, give me a play. Like, oh, Pete, let's slow the game down maybe or something like that. But he's not. He doesn't understand, bro. And Pete, like you said, man, Pete just calling plays out there, bro. Pete
Bro,
just like,
I know you haven't played Madden in a very long time, bro. There's a feature in Madden that's called like Ass Madden that like it's just a play, just every time where the offense, defense, bro. Pete Carmichael's Ass Madden and man right now, bro. He don't like, oh, what this one? Oh, yep, that one. Oh, that one. Ain't no rhyme and reason for the way Pete Carmichael calling games right now, bro.
I mean, I want anybody to go back and listen to Pete Carmichael's presser from last week.
Say it, bro.
Just go listen to it, bro, and just tell me what you think. At me and tell me what you think when you hear Pete Carmichael's, because I heard that and I just like, man, this is terrible, bro. Like, he is the opposite of run through a brick wall. Like, how you hear a coach be like, man, I will fucking play for this guy, bro. You hear him and it's
Jay
like,
Campbell.
I imagine him like, if I even not in this football, like, just if he worked at the office and if this was my manager, I'd be like, man, whatever, bro. Like, this
Nigga,
is not
I'll
it.
be here when I be here, nigga.
I'll be here at 9:30. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Your
not
little
coming
ass
early.
up, nigga.
Shut up, man. It inspires no confidence, bro. It inspires no confidence at all. It inspires no confidence, no motivation, nothing. Sure, he's a nice guy. I'm sure he, gets along with everybody. But, that doesn't make you a great leader at all. There's nothing about that makes you a great leader. You have to lead. And I don't see that with Pete Carmichael.
You said it sounded like he was asking the Saints to fire him, bro. He was like, fire me, please.
It's on me.
Get out of here.
It's on me. They're asking, like, well, why is this? Well, what about this? That's on me. That starts with me. It starts with me. He's like, tell him, it starts with me. I'm the problem. It starts with me. I would take his word for it. All right. Get Ronald Curry in there. Look, Ronald Curry might be garbage, too. Might be garbage.
Might be.
Or he might have some ideas. He might have some ideas that, hey, Ron Curry, if I'm going to talk to Ryan. Hey, Ryan, private meet. What you think about this play right here? What do you think about this? Like, be free. Speak your mind. What do you think? And maybe he got something, bro.
This is something like, for me to change my opinion and my thought about the outlook of this team, I need to see this week. I need to see it this week. Onker, bro. Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport. Just like I called the tweets happening of Derek Carr starting before this game. I need to see some tweets saying that the Saints have decided to go in a different direction with their offensive play caller. Dennis Allen informed the team that Ronald Curry would be the play caller for the offense going forward. Like, to me, at the very least, is like, okay, they trying. But if that shit don't happen until week 16, bro, when nothing matters.
And the thing is, they don't have to do it through Adam Schefter. They can just do it. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
And have Ronald Curry on their sideline calling plays. We don't even know. We find out after the game.
Yeah. And that's the funny thing is I was about to bring that up. That teams have done that shit before.
Right. Hell yeah. Like, just do it, bro. Like, just show that you're paying attention and that you're not just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Definition of insanity, bro. Like, we could talk about the game. I do want to give some some credit to number 90. Like that's one thing the Saints did do well, bro. They drafted a dog in Brian Breesy, bro. Like
it feels like such a waste, man. It's like, damn.
He just giving us a tease until the next head coach come, bro. That's all it is.
Defensive line especially the DNs are pretty disappointing. I mean, look, they do a little something. Carl Granderson give me a little something, like Cam Jordan. Like, bro, I love Cam. I love Cam. I'm a Cam Jordan fan, but bro, you talking trash all week about the Bucs and this and that, and Baker Mayfield making you look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like juking you and all that. It's like, come on, man. Like, at least don't say nothing if you're gonna do that. If you're gonna play like that,
At the very least,
just don't say nothing, bro. Because I'm looking at the stat line, and Cam Jordan is not on it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I need to see more from Cam, bro. And
more from Cam. Pete Warner had like one of his worst games of his career today.
Worst game of his career, bro. Like, he was
awful.
Bad. He was bad. Bro. And I don't understand why. Like, you telling me the Bucs was doing something that fooled Pete Warner or something? Like, what is going on? What is going on with the defense, bro?
All I know was that Baker Mayfield looked in rhythm. He made some good throws.
Got a first-time OC over there, bro. A first-time OC.
First-team OC. And we, in the Saints play, and this has happened numerous times throughout the game, especially on the defense, or when the Saints were on defense, I should say. Did we forget how to play contain? Like, how many times did we see Baker Mayfield scramble on a 3rd and long for a first down? Lost count, bro. Lost count. You telling me like you said, you tell me a first time OC can call a better game than?
Yeah.
Sorry. What's up with what?
No, I'm saying like yes, a first time OC can call a better game than, like, we've seen it. We've seen it.
Yes.
And that's another thing that's get tiring, bro. Getting out coached week to week, bro. Just out coached week to week.
Out
like,
coached, Ryan. At no point is the coaching about to go against Belichick.
Coming off Belichick's worst loss in his career.
We put it on him, probably.
Yeah.
Nigga. Oh. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Let me see what else is on here. I can. Oh, yep, hit that one. Still middle of the field, still not being attacked. That's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. Things were so bad in the Zoom, bro. People was calling for John Gruden. Want the racist in? The racist and the homophobe.
It was like, man, sneak them on in, Just have them sit in the booth. Just have them sit in the booth up there and call plays.
You know how to use Zoom so well. This nigga can't call plays using Zoom. Someone gotta know. Just use Zoom.
You don't have to know. Put it out there,
I don't see nothing. But that's how bad shit is right now.
That's how bad it is, bro. That's how bad it is, man.
People just want it fixed. Fans won't want it fixed. Fans want answers. I'm going to do something. I was going to try to do it before we recorded this, and I didn't get a chance to. Our dude, Brock is a nicest dude, bro. Brock nice. Brock was so pissed. He said, I wish y'all would have a voicemail set up so I could have called into that bitch because he was fed the fuck up, Brian. Man, we gonna set up a Saints block party
we got to, bro.
voicemail, and y'all can just call and leave shit. We just gonna sprinkle that shit in throughout the pod. Here's the thing: if shit's gonna change, it has to come from fucking us. Like, it has to come from the fans. Like, we as fans have to fucking let the team know this ain't it. This ain't it. I know the entire Saints organization, for whatever reason, listens to every fucking podcast Ryan and I do. Then listen to us. Mickey. This shit right here, This ain't it. The same shit that Ryan and I have been talking about since DA's been hired, is it not all coming to fruition? Nigga, we ain't soothsayers. All we had to do was look at his record when he was a head coach.
And you know what? Props to Greg Rosenthal. Because Greg Rosenthal been like, man, I'm not buying it. All this time. He's just like, all right, I'm not buying it. I'm like, damn it, Greg, don't you see Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, that the offensive line and this and that? He's like, nope. I don't trust the coaching staff. I'm like, well, I couldn't eat on that.
Point there. What we say all offseason?
All offseason.
Hashtag on paper.
On paper. Bro, ain't that the truth? On paper. On paper, bro. Rip it up. None of that shit mattered, man. It's a great lesson in football, too. Like, talent can only take you so far. You know what I'm saying?
It's that. I will say right now, and I get he was hurt this game, but a huge misstep that the Saints did was signing Derek Carr. But the bigger misstep of going after and signing Derek Carr was they had an offer for him on a very heavy, like, incentive-based contract. Very heavy incentive-based contract. They saw that he got a second visit with the Jets. They panicked because quarterback thirst will make you do things you're not supposed to do. Just like thirst, just in general, in life, will make you do things you're not supposed to do. And boom, 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 boom. That heavy incentive contract became a not heavy incentive contract with some guaranteed money. Now, if they wanted to move on from Derek Carr and do that, could they do that? It's the same, bro. If there's a will, there's a way. That's why Kai gonna cook it up if he need to cook it up. But is like that move was a team that move was a team that was not betting, like, they weren't going against anybody. Like, they were competing against themselves for Derek Carr's services.
Right.
Like, they was.
Yeah. It was thirsty, bro.
And they got in. And there it is, man. Like, it's bad. I wish we could talk about what there is to do to fix it. Team that scored a touchdown today, bro. 9 points. 9 points. Against a okay Bucs defense, but like largely underachieving Bucs defense, and also a very like banged up Bucs.
Yeah, banged up.
We don't saw 2 games back to back. Oh, your star cornerback Jair's not playing. Oh, Devontae Campbell or gets hurt during the game. None of that shit matter, Ryan.
Doesn't matter.
When your offense is the shits, it does not matter. I don't. Bro, the Patriots might have Chris Gonzalez out. I don't even know who the corner outside opposite Chris Gonzalez. Matt Judon went down today, bruh. Don't care about none of that, bruh. None of it.
I don't know, man.
I will say this. As much as annoying as these fuckers are, at the end of the day, because of them, we have started this podcast. We have created this community. And honestly, bruh, that's all that fucking matters. Like,
right,
today
man,
was
that
like,
damn it, like,
it's supposed to be
this
fun,
community
bro.
really,
I get it.
It's supposed to be fun and thriving, bro. Not a damn, self-help, like, not a damn, like a freaking, like, that's not what it's supposed to be, where everybody lean on each other's shoulder. No, man, it's supposed to be fun.
Reach out and touch
somebody's hand.
Niggas got us thinking gospel in this bitch, bro. Sad. Speaking of that, I do want to give shout outs to the Saint City and Me podcast, the Kokubo. No, I'm not. I was close. Chasers podcast. Haven't given some you haven't given them some love of being our affiliate podcast for a while. But I wanted to rectify that because we sometimes when we record, we start talking and shit just we forget to say it. But they are picking up steam, having great video game guests on.
They killing it, bro. We gonna be their affiliate.
Like it's.
Man.
But Saints fans about to fucking turn in they jersey like the end of Rudy, bruh. Like just go in and just put on. This is such a great game. Like there was like this debate on our Twitter account of like being able to emotionally disconnect. And here's the thing, man. When Ryan and I say we emotionally disconnect, that is not saying we are not fans of the team. Like if we weren't fans of the team, we wouldn't do this podcast. To be clear, right? All it means is that whatever those dudes do on Sunday on the field does not encroach or change how I live my life after the game ends or the rest of the week. I've lived that life where a loss has made me be snappy towards my daughter who was young at the time, my ex-wife. Like they did not do anything wrong. That was not fair for them for them to feel my wrath for what 53 people on fucking Sunday on a football field fucking do. At the end of the day, it's just a fucking game. That's it. So I don't begrudge people who can't do it because it's just in your blood and that is what it is. But it doesn't mean that we are not fans. We are clearly and obviously fans. We're clearly and obviously upset that this arrangement and the way things has been going is fucking shitty. But it doesn't mean that what they do like lingers. As soon as that game was over, man, went downstairs. I was good. That's what it means to emotionally detach yourself. And NFC Championship, like 18, never again, bro. Never gonna let a football team make me feel
the way I feel. Yeah,
any sport team won't ever happen.
Won't happen again.
Like I said at the beginning, man. Watching this game, I really believe, and I know people are like, no, there's no way. It feels like a hopeless endeavor. It feels hopeless, and that is a worse feeling than a terrible playoff loss, except the NFC Championship game because that was bullshit. But that's a worse feeling.
Yeah,
because it's like there's no way you can't look up, you can't be like, oh, there's because at that point, all you're doing is just like, shit, can we just fucking lose out and maybe get whoever is like the star quarterback in college? Like that's what it becomes.
Yeah, and it's a terrible place to be, bro. Terrible place to be. I just hope maybe. I guess my hope is, man, it's tough to figure out because you're going to have to go through the slog of a losing season, and I don't think this team has. Number one overall pick bad in them. Even as bad as it is, I don't see that. They can pick high now. I don't know about number one overall. But if the
offense continue to be this bad, bro, it's possible. I truly believe it. It's possible.
I don't know. Like that's hard to do, bro. It's hard to be that bad. And with the amount of talent they have, like that right there. No way the coaching staff should make it to the end of the year if they say win 3 games. Say they win one more game the rest of the season. Like that coaching, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that would be just devastating for the Saints. Devastating, man. And I don't know who survives that. Even you got to start looking at Mickey then.
Also, just want to give a big shout out. 283 podcast. Sorry, dude. Max
brother, man, that's some great promo though, bro. Like that's what's up. Had his 283 podcast shirt.
Shirt on, bro. But we poured, bro. We don't got them seats like that. Even at the meetup.
They'll never see us on that.
Help us. We're poor. We gotta sacrifice someone who can just run on the field with wearing our merch, bro. Like, anyway, we gonna try to get Greg on the show this week. I'm gonna actually hit him up, text him tonight, see when he can come on and talk about Saints Patriots, just talk about this mess of a team. But it's like it's funny because like I feel like we're gonna be talking, and his team is also kind of a mess, but it's like a different mess because it's like you won like X amount of Super Bowls, so it's like not the same type of mess.
Right.
But we love Greg getting on the pod. We haven't had him on in a very long time. Don't get Greg on, talk Pat's game. I think Ryan and I are gonna try to drop another little Patreon only episode this week, and so I mean we're not going anywhere. Like again, we know that if there's going to be changes, like it got to come from us. Like the pressure has to come from us, and we won't let our voices be heard. Period. Like social media. Oh, guess what, bro? That hashtag fired Dennis Allen, baby. We back.
Back up.
We back up.
All of them fired up.
Hashtag give me the Johnson. Give it to me. You would think, just one quick point before we close, you would think, right, we've seen what Ben Johnson's been able to do with Jared Goff. When Jared Goff was like, when he looked like he could have been out of the league or like a backup permanent, bro.
Like a backup,
the Detroit offensive line is one of the better top 5 stellar offensive line units. So Jared Goff gets time, but that is just the prime fucking example of what elite good fucking coaching does. That doesn't mean that in theory Ben Johnson would be a good head coach because again, I'm the CEO. But at least offensive coaching wise, Ben Johnson has revived Jared Goff's career. I've been watching some Lion games, even back to last year. I'm like, who am I seeing? Who is this? This is not Jared. This is a different Jared Goff. This is a different Jared Goff, bro.
And
that's what coaching does.
That's what coaching does. And man, every time I just like, damn, Sean Payton couldn't leave a year early, bro. Like, God damn it, man.
Step down a year earlier, nigga. Like, couldn't have had Dan Campbell, bro.
Would have stepped right into that role, bro.
But no, bro, we got DA. We got DA. Hopefully not for long. We'll be back. I'm sorry if this podcast, about 50 minutes. We sorry this podcast feels, helpless and hopeless. But like this, like we are expressing what everyone feels right now. Like, Ryan and I have even tried to be like a little more optimistic lately. Like, we in. Nah. Burning all this shit down. Angela Bassett in that bit for walking away from airlines.
Just light it up.
But we will continue to do what we do on a weekly basis for y'all who continue to listen to us and to support us, even with the team playing like it is. Like, thank you. Like that's all we can legitimately say because we've been those downtrodden Saints fans before and knows how it feels. Like you still listen to podcasts and listen to us turn the team a new one. We appreciate it. We really, really do. We got the Houston Texans game meet up in 2 weeks, and then we got the Bears. Come on, Rob. Are we gonna beat the Bears? We might not beat the Bears, bro. We might not beat the Bears, Ryan.
I think anybody could beat the Saints. So
anybody. So anyway, we will be back this upcoming week. Got more content, more podcasts on the way. Got y'all covered. So thank y'all for just doing what y'all do. Thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for being along for the ride. We got y'all covered as always. With that, we're out.
Peace.